What's the deal, guy?
All right, we in this bitch.
We live, baby. We live.
All right, if y'all don't know who I am by now, I am obviously Aviana. It's a special episode of Obviously. Make sure y'all tap in.
I'm special.
Hell yeah, this is definitely it's 10:30 at night, my nigga. But shit, kids on spring break, they gone. Shit, I ain't got shit to do tonight. Let's talk.
Man, hey, we in here. And if y'all don't know me, my name should say it. Hits Blunt Podcast, Wayne. The Hits Blunt Podcast every Thursday, 9 o'clock, Facebook. I'm going to go live on more platforms, but we ain't worried about that right now. We here. We
if
doing
anything, just do what I did. I switched over to StreamYard, and you could.
I know. I'm seeing it. I'm like, I like
bro,
this. I like this.
When you ready, just let me know. I do all of that. We gotta
start doing panel shows. We just gotta start doing like we
I
put like
put
5, 6 of us in here.
I can put
just put a hell of people and just start going panel. Yeah, we could do that. We can start doing that.
Talk to us.
I got my setup.
No,
for sure. My setup. I'm ready.
I say, hold up, look, you see mine? Oh shit, hold on, my computer just did something stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm about to get my background. I'm about to get mine.
Hey, shit, my shit lit. So you
try to get a green screen. Yeah, I can see that shit.
You don't even need a green screen with this. I had a green screen.
I know.
And then I got rid of the green screen and just set my background, and now it works perfectly.
But I want to know if the green screen worked better because I don't like the cut. What the fuck?
I mean,
that's why I do the background.
Paper. This motherfucker don't work. I'm throwing this blunt in the fucking trash on hood.
That's insanity.
I don't give a fuck.
When you burning papers, you gotta do blunts, then put a paper over the blunt.
That's what he's doing, but I guess this the third paper that done fucked up on him, so he irritated.
I'm already irritated.
I got these super long ass papers.
Super long ass papers? What are them? You know I fuck with Purple Bear.
Heavy.
Like Purple Bear. And exactly. That's why I fuck with him. We ain't had no tobacco wraps in like we going on almost 6 months now.
If y'all can't read, that says natural, unrefined
hemp rolling papers.
It means that they pure. I ain't got them white papers. I don't do white.
If I don't get the Purple Bear, I'll get the zigzag hemp ones that come in the green package.
Yep. As long as you ain't getting them bleach ones, you good. Shit.
Now I get the hemp wraps.
Give me the raw papers. I'm good.
Yeah, long as you don't pull out no damn piece of white paper like a piece of tissue, I'm good.
Screaming.
Hey, motherfucker, use fucking washing paper and shit.
Yeah, washing their ass, wiping their ass, and then rolling a blunt. Niggas doing too much.
That's terrible. Y'all got me hollering.
That's fucked up, gang. You in the wrong boat.
Well, hold up. Let me go get this shot because I know how y'all do.
Oh shit. I got some drink. Hold on. When you come back, I'll go get mine. What the fuck I got left? Fireball? I think I got some Fireball. I got some Fireball, some Ciroc, and some Hypno.
I have some Epsilon because I'm a cheap ass nigga and I don't drink liquor like that.
I love tequila. I absolutely adore tequila. Tequila was my first husband.
And this is chilled. It's chilled.
That shit was better. Actually, I mean that shit going down smooth.
Yeah, this motherfucker freezing like that. You ever seen that ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when them niggas popped out the fucking popped out the ooze and the damn chill and shit was falling out. That's how it looked.
Well, I
got some more movie reviews too since I'm here. I said since I'm doing
we got movie reviews.
Do a movie review.
I got a bunch of fucking shit that I've been getting tagged in lately that I want to talk about. I had to call somebody out on they bullshit. Like, I had to text my nigga because I've known that nigga since he was in the first grade. I said, if you ever call one of these bumfuck ass niggas on your page a real nigga again, me and you gonna go at it. Like, fuck y'all mean.
They be on that bullshit.
They really do be. And that'd be the crazy fucking part to me because, like, you had your post, and then I had somebody else that tagged me in some shit talking about some. Hold on. We gon' I'll read it to you. Look, if we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Cause this nigga had me
talk about it,
bro. When
Let's
I read
talk
this
about
shit,
it. We got time,
bro. When I read this shit, you're be like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" And I swear to God, then turned around and posted another one. Hold on, where the fuck is this goddamn post? That's what I love about working from my laptop. I can do everything. I can even share my screen with y'all.
I don't think Facebook let us tag followers.
I already tagged my followers, but hold on. Let's see. We getting there. Here it goes. It says, "Hey, ladies, how does this statement sound coming from a man?" It said, "I'm waiting on the right woman to come along so that she can put me in my masculine man era, put me in my masculine energy. But for me to respect and commit to just her, she has to be at least 5'8", making over 6 figures, shaped like a figure 8. She has to like being fit, and she has to love me like she loves God. How does that sound to you ladies if a man told you some shit like this? Are these just standards or just too fucking much?" Would you like for me to read my comment underneath this shit?
What did you say? And then I was
I went in. You know I did. So my comment was, hold on. I put masculine niggas in they bitch stage. How the fuck are you asking for shit you can't provide? How the fuck are you asking me for 6 figures and you make no figures? This list is what you need to respect me. Then you never respected me to start with. I'm a fucking trophy. Then to come out here looking like a fucking gorilla or Shrek's long lost nappy headed mixed with dragon donkey and Farquaad head ass the fuck over here and bother me. Then you don't even know God and you want me to love you like I love him. I went off.
That is wild, but I understand what he was doing because he was basically playing on the inverse, the dreaded 666s that what girls like. They want a man that's 6 feet, makes 6 figures, and
don't get me wrong. I only want a man that's 6 feet tall because I'm 5'8". Like, I need you taller than me when I put on my good heels because I feel like to bend down and kiss you is completely emasculating. That is the only reason I like my men over 6 feet tall. It ain't like
as a short nigga, I'm basically saying because somebody's height don't make up for their character.
It don't. You can't choose. But I have my preference.
You can't choose somebody's charisma over their character neither.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, I probably could have passed up some decent people in my days, but at the end of the day, that's still my preference, like most people have. I like my men taller than me. Am I saying you an ancient person because you are?
Nobody's, but I'm saying if you're not wrong for your preferences, if a dude did have wild preferences like that, he wouldn't be wrong for his.
For one, but everything about his list was superficial. I gotta be 5'8".
That's how a lot of girls will do that.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Somebody's height is something that they can't control.
My biggest issue with this was, why does it take a woman to put you in your masculine era, and then you gonna be mad if somebody call you zesty because you wasn't masculine when you're a man? At the end of the day, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm always gonna expect a man to be a man, not for me to come along and put you in your masculine era. Because what I'm asking you for, and I'm only speaking for me, what I'm asking you for, I could probably provide. I could probably do for my damn self. Because at the end of the day,
let me ask you this. So what about when women say, I need a man to put me in my feminine era, I want a man to put me in my soft girl era? What is that?
Okay, so hear me out. Most women that say they want to be put in a soft girl era have probably been through some shit. Now, you bitches out here that saying you want me to be put
So
you in.
if a man, hold up,
Let
no,
me finish.
hold
Let
up.
me finish.
Hold up.
Let me finish.
All right,
let me
let me
answer
play.
your question.
Let me
Let me answer your question. Now, for you bitches out here that saying put me in my soft girl era after you already been out here hoeing, or you want somebody to like you or want you after all of that, that's crazy. Now, if you like somebody like me that's been the single mom that's worked 4 jobs to put food on the table, I want to be in my soft girl era because I'm not saying I'm going to stop working completely, but I'm going to go down to one job. I want to go get my hair and my nails done. I don't want to be the sole provider. But for you bitches that just want a man to put you in your feminine stage because you just want somebody to take care of you, are you taking care of them? Are you, you know, is that a two-way street, or are you just sitting on your ass pretending to be the trophy?
But like I said, it's the same thing with dudes. It's like if it's a dude that's waiting on a woman to put him in his masculine era, it sounds fucking insane. It's
Hear
like
me out.
you should already be what
I'm
you
not
are
saying
looking
these
for.
women ain't already feminine, because don't get me wrong. Even when I was in my non-soft girl era,
These women be masculine as
I didn't
shit, and then they
understand.
get
I didn't
mad
understand
because
what
you
it. I
call them
didn't
manly. They say
understand.
you sassy.
Well, I mean that we'll get into that. But I didn't understand my soft girl era until somebody actually sat me down and said, "Hey, you don't have to work this hard. Hey, you don't." I didn't know what a soft girl era was, because to me, I wasn't being not feminine. I was handling business. Bills had to be paid. Kids had to be taken care of. And when I'm doing that all on my own all the time, there's not always time to put on the makeup every day to keep my hair done and my nails done. And da, 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 da. My hair might not be done, but them kids' hair is on point. My outfit might be a t-shirt and some sweat, but them kids is on point. Like, it took somebody to sit me down before I actually understood what the soft girl era was. So my thing is, I think we're so hyped up on when we hear masculine and feminine saying that we should have already been that way, when somebody can come along and enhance what you actually mean. Because you could have already been masculine, you could have been the macho man, you could have been this, but then you got that partner that really shows you, you know, this is why I need to be in that stage. This person is going to bring this out of me. This is how I'm going to make this better.
No, I feel you on that. I feel you. But it's the same thing on the inverse. Like, it's like, but if a guy is saying he need the woman to come in and make his life better and make him better and make him hit his
if they can't, then that's
plateau.
not for him.
Why can't a female come in and do that?
I'm not disagreeing with no man that says my partner is supposed to make my life better. Because at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, I'm completely against gender roles. And let me tell you why I'm against gender roles. At the end of the day, if you ain't got no man, hear me out. If you ain't got no man or no woman, say I'm single and I live on my own, I gotta take my trash out. I gotta pump my gas. Like, it's shit I gotta do. If you a man on your own, you gotta wash your dishes. You gotta do your laundry. That's just a part of being an adult. Now, do we split that shit when we come together? For damn sure. But I'm not even gonna
But
lie.
I'm saying on the, like, when it comes to gender roles, I wouldn't with stuff like that, I don't count that as like gender specific stuff. But I
do you know how many people do though?
More gender specific.
Do you know how many people consider them people gender roles?
But people are insane. They confuse the gender role with saying, oh, the woman has to do all of this, but the man has to do all of that. I am for the man being the sole provider, and then the woman making the house better.
2026, unless you make $50. It's 2026. Unless you're making $40 or better, there's no way in hell the man is the sole provider. Ain't no way.
Well, it depends on how they living. It depends on how they living. So some people don't gotta have a whole bunch, but if they just paying the rent and making sure it's food on the table, she don't necessarily gotta have a full-time job. She can babysit, do hair.
Okay. So she got
it's all types. Go to school. She got time. She got a lot of time to be doing what she need to do.
If she has a part-time job and he's doing all of that, then that's fine. Then, but with her having a part-time job and him being because at that point he's still not the sole provider, but he is the main provider. Then at that point you do need to be taking on extra responsibilities, because at the end of the day he's working full-time, you working part-time. Don't get me wrong. Don't throw kids into that situation because that's a full-time job in its goddamn self. Jesus, that's a full-time job.
Yeah, but
Look,
kids
I don't be
kinda
having
easy.
nowhere to go and gotta get up in the fucking mornings because I got kids. I don't have nowhere to be, but I gotta get up because I got y'all.
But kids get kind of easy after a while.
After what age?
I say about 5, 6. If they not like.
Do you
behind.
have children?
Yes, I have 2 boys, 16 and a 12.
Okay, never mind. You can talk a little bit, but I got a 16-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and I promise you,
my 16-year-old just called me the other day because he had a flat tire on his car, and then he had went and got a tire, and he had put it on himself, and then drove to the place to make sure that they tightened it all, make sure it was tightened all the way, and that's just him being resourceful on himself. And he called me just so I could know what's up and what's going on. So I mean, I feel like if you raise your kids right,
that's great.
If you raise your kids to a point, like I said, and that's comes and his mom is
always be kids. Hear me out.
She the main what's they called?
Ooh, it's hot. It's hot as shit. Hear me out. My kids will put a trampoline in my fucking living room. Will come ask me for a snack. I'm like, y'all got it fucking backwards. The food is in there for y'all. But I come out my bedroom and it's a fucking trampoline in my living room. We got kids do not always make shit easier. Then when you
just gotta tell the kids no trampoline in the house. What you mean? Just tell them nigga,
no trampoline in the
jump
house.
on the trampoline again.
You ever seen Nutty Professor? You ever seen the Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy? Like you ain't never seen that growing up. So it's
I done seen all the Nutty Professor.
Okay, so it's like one of them mini trampolines where that nigga was on there talking about some no titties, like one of the mini ones.
Yeah, a mini workout. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like a workout.
That's what's in the house.
But tell him no, y'all no. I didn't have my kids where they have too much fun, and I gotta tell them like, hey, between these hours, I'm asleep and house is shut down.
My kids don't understand. I was just on bed rest for a week. Kids don't understand that.
But do you beat them?
Do I beat them?
Yeah, you gotta whoop them kids.
Do I beat them? Beating them sounds like abuse, sir. No, okay.
My bad. My bad.
So this is how I am.
I didn't know whooping kids was.
Hear me out. This is how I am with discipline. This is how I am with discipline because our parents were so quick to beat the shit out of us that they never understood if we knew what we were doing was right or wrong. So the first time I will have an in-depth conversation with you on why this was wrong, why you should have did this, what you could change, what you could have did differently. Now, after that first conversation, and you tell, because I tell my kids, I talk to my kids. Like I let them know their emotions are valid, everything. Like I
hands on.
I mean, even I get there.
I get there. I'm about shirt, nigga. I'm not playing
because I came from a household and I came from a family that will whoop, and then you trying to figure out why you got whooped and nobody ever told you what you did wrong. That's a problem for me. My
mama, aunties, and them, they'll ball your lips up and then just put them in their back pocket, so they don't want to hear all that back talk.
See, I came from that. I came from them generations that was beating ass before they talk. Now, don't get me wrong.
One time.
Don't get me wrong. I will beat some ass, but everything does not warrant an ass whooping. Everything does not warrant an ass whooping. If my kid came home and told me, hey, I beat the dog shit out of somebody today, and I asked them why, did they put hands on you? Did you initiate it? If you out here bullying, then I'm fucking you up. If you out here getting bullied, we going to go see some parents. I'm not finna whoop my kid.
If I said don't jump on the trampoline between the hours of
they know better.
a.m. and 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. and you're jumping on the trampoline in between any of those hours, it's up and it's stuck.
That's not my issue. That's not what I was saying with that. I'm just saying, like, the stuff the kids will do. It's the difference between the shit that the kids will do, and then the shit that they'll ask you for. Like, you didn't ask my permission before you move this trampoline, but you
No,
go,
but I'm
you
gonna ask you for
hungry,
the snacks.
you hungry, and you know that half the shit in the kitchen is for you, and it's your shit.
I mean, but
you gonna come.
that's different. You don't just everybody knows you don't just go into the kitchen as a kid to grab shit.
What?
That's
What?
crazy.
No, my mama that's weird to me because my mama literally raised us. One of the few things you never had to ask for was fucking food. Ever.
I mean, you don't. I mean,
as long as you're not eating just to be eating,
mm-hmm.
like you're not eating because you bored or some shit like that.
Yeah,
we never had to ask for food. See, I always, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging. I'm not, looking down on different parents who are doing it, but I've never understood when kids have always had to say, we got to ask for food. I've never understood that.
Them kids need to ask.
That's the one thing in this house they don't have to ask for. If you hungry,
that way we can keep track of what's going on. You can eat as much as you want. Let me know every time you go in there.
I talk to my kids so much, I kid you not, they tell me everything. I will go give them a plate, and even though they know what to do when they done with the plate, mommy, I done. You ain't gotta tell me, but they do.
Bought some ice cream one time. The ice cream cones, it'd be like 8, 10 in the box, right? I told my son, nah, there's some ice cream in there. You gonna do your thing. He ate about 6 of them. I had to tell him, like, hey, no. we're done. We done with ice cream, bro. We done.
My kids definitely know better.
See what I'm saying? Because if you let them, they will do whatever. So you got to draw a line in the sand.
At what point do you establish?
See, if you whoop your kids, I feel like I'm one of those parents that feel like if you whoop your kids one good time, you don't gotta whoop them all the time.
No, don't get me wrong. My middle child, she
your
is
voice
terrified.
Just always
she is terrified of whoopings. My middle child, she does everything in her. Oh my God. Like, if her siblings are in trouble, she is running out the fucking room. Okay. Now, my son, now that's the one I gotta drag through the mud. It don't matter how many times.
Boys.
And my son is my youngest.
Boys don't know. They gonna learn. They gotta learn.
I had 2 girls first, and my son literally, had to. He still gets this work. My son gets this work more than anybody. Yeah, no.
I always recommend sports I recommend sports for young boys. That's what I recommend.
I want something where that nigga can flip and do shit like that. Because one thing this nigga loves to do, he is a fucking acrobat.
Well, he can jump over some niggas, score a touchdown, and do a backflip in the end zone.
Why does it have to be sports, though? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, gymnastics.
Even if he does gymnastics, gymnastics is a sport.
Don't get me wrong, it's the stigma that comes with gymnastics. Don't get me wrong, I don't ever give a fuck if my son
stigma. It's niggas that do gymnastics. Ain't nothing wrong with men doing gymnastics. No.
It's not that stigma. It's the I don't want them making fun of him because he got on them tight ass pants. Or he's automatically gay. Because
that's the same thing the little boys be having to get over with wrestling. I be telling that same thing with wrestlers. Like, y'all got to get over that.
Until you do something homosexual, the rest of your life choices do not make you.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
You might be cold as fuck, and you can do 20 backflips down the block.
Yeah, it's gymnastics. It's a leotard. It's standard attire.
Do you hear?
Everybody say that the track people wear the same damn shit.
Do you fucking hear me?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not understanding. Yeah, I wouldn't understand that. No, if he good at it,
I ran track. Do you know how motherfucking they made fun of the track runners? Unless you was doing numbers or making state or shit like that, and like, y'all really put that shit on? Yes, they did, and they're good at what the fuck they do. You hater.
Niggas be running. They be hating that
you shit. You mad because you can't beat these niggas in a 100-yard dash? Get your shit up. Like, fuck you mean?
Sprinters, man. I don't like I said, it's a lot of shit that kids can do, bro. So they just need to stay active. If you give them something to do that's constructive with their, with their activity, they'll actually, like, they'll flourish better.
My thing is, with my son, I need him to stay
focused. Even with girls too.
And the thing about it is, my daughters, I'm not really worried about. They got, for the most part, they got their heads on straight. my son, I need him to focus on one activity long enough to stick with it. Like he's 5, he's still exploring.
You gotta be the one to push him in there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. So all of my kids have an option. They get 2 extracurricular activities, and my only requirement is that one of them has to be a self-defense class. Other than that, I don't care. Huh?
I feel like you gotta pick that shit. Like whatever you want your kid to do, you gotta pick it for them.
Because Because guess what? I wanted my daughter to go down a completely different track. My oldest daughter is into computer science. My middle daughter wants to play soccer. Like these are never shits that I would have thought, but it's shit that they're good at. And what I want them to do,
but I feel like if it's whatever they good at, whatever they're really good at, and it's really something that's like you can push that. I feel like that's what you should focus on. So it's like
I want them to do.
I don't want you to be doing this now and then 2 years down the line be like, man, I don't want to do that no more. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Hear me out. So my daughter, like, we put all the different balls in front of her: football, soccer, baseball. I put a fucking shuttlecock from badminton in front of her. She chose soccer, and she's been playing soccer for years now. That's not something I wanted her to do. She chose it. She's good at it, and she stuck with it. And there ain't too many black soccer players out here. Go, little baby.
But I wouldn't let her, and I wouldn't let her quit. I wouldn't let her get to no point where she would quit.
At this point, I'd have paid for uniforms.
That's what I'm saying.
You better graduate. You better get soccer scholarships at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, you better go to high school and play soccer.
But I'm saying, once you get with it,
you better stick with it. Once you get it, you better stick with it. Yep. Once you get with it, you better stick with it.
But we haven't. My son is so everywhere. The only thing we know that he's good at is flipping and jumping off of shit.
Kids like to flip and jump.
No, that nigga really likes to flip and jump. Anyway, didn't you had a post on your page? Hold on, let me go. I don't know how long ago it was because we're gonna talk about that too.
Probably a couple of days ago. I'm trying to think of what was it.
I don't know, because we definitely
post so much damn
shit. We definitely getting into this shit right now. I'm trying to avoid all talks about our president or y'all president right now because that motherfucker on my nerves. I have watched the news. Okay, hold on. Here's another one that I wanted to talk about, and I was trying to get him on the podcast with me tonight because both of y'all together would have been great. But here we go. This motherfucker said, "Why do women brag, celebrate, and even throw color parties for being single?" Mind you, I had to read the rest of this before I got.
Listen, that wasn't my damn post.
No. I had to read the rest of this because I know what I went through that had me partying when I was single. I threw a whole fucking divorce party. Okay, do not give a fuck. I was free. And so let's get into the rest of this. It says, cheers about not having a man. Hell, even play music and dance about it. But this is where it flipped the script at. In the same breath, we'll say some bullshit like, I need a man. I'm tired of doing everything by myself. When is God gonna send a good man my way? So let's just dig into the first part of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, y'all know me. Y'all watch my podcast. 1, I have no filter. 2, I can only speak for me. I was never one of the I need a man type of bitches. Do I want one? Fuck yeah. The company is great. I've always wanted to be a wife. Fuck yes, I have no problem with wanting a man. But when I was outside, I promise you a man was on the line. Like most of them, the women screaming that they don't need a man want one. Like that's your ultimate sign to shoot your shot. They want a man because they are really tired of doing everything by themselves. They may have had a couple bad experiences in the past that they don't want to deal with, don't want to relive, for shit like that. Or when is God going to send a good man my way? It's definite opening for shoot your shot. And I think women don't pay attention to certain things they say, because now when you say the shit and not even knowing that you're giving motherfuckers permission to into your shit, you're turning down possibly the good ones because you're unknowingly venting about something that you actually want, but you're so pissed off and in your head about it that you done shut down probably your perfect match.
Yep. Like
And then
a lot of good men
in
out
their
there.
inbox talking to themselves. You open that door up for them, and then when you don't block them or you keep for one, you gotta let them talk to themselves because you can easily block a motherfucker. You want that attention. You telling me, like, I've seen posts this motherfucker talking about this motherfucker been in my inbox talking to himself for 2 years. You let him. You let him. You open that bitch, you read the message, he saw you read the message, everything. Y'all open yourself up for these failures.
But I feel like it's more like failure from like I don't know. It's not a failure from abundance of good guys. Because it ain't a lack of good guys out here.
I didn't say it was.
I feel like it's just like expectations, preferences, all that type of stuff just get in the way. People having types, all that. Don't
blame it on that, because hear me out. I've always had a type. Always. I always know like what I want to look at every day. I'm sorry. I don't want to look at shit.
I'm not saying because men by nature, we're visual creatures, so we wouldn't get with somebody that's.
So if y'all are visual creatures, why are y'all so mad at us for being visual creatures? It's like, oh, we're being superficial.
Y'all are the vision, so y'all shouldn't be trying to be the vision. Y'all shouldn't be looking too. Y'all should just be getting like with somebody that
you get to walk around with Rihanna on your arm, but I gotta walk around with Elephant Man, not the rapper, the actual Elephant Man. Like, not the rapper Elephant Man, the actual Elephant Man, while you get to walk around with Rihanna, as long as you treating me properly.
That's what it's called. It's called arm candy.
Fuck no.
A trophy wife.
I've always said their exchange is not robbery, and I'm not even expecting you to be motherfucking gorgeous. But meet me halfway.
I mean, I would expect her to get a guy that at least fits somewhat of a profile, but I wouldn't want her to have so distinct of a preference to where it would like basically block her out of basically.
Do you know how distinct my preference is?
It's okay. I'm not gonna sit here and do all that. I'm not judging anybody. I just don't think it's fair.
I don't think that's fair.
No, but
I like what I like. I want what I want. Like, I treat it like car buying. Like, nigga, when I go to the car lot, this is what I want. I should be able to treat men shopping the same way. When I go shopping for my,
it's the same thing with a car. Just because you want a Lamborghini doesn't mean
and you afford a Lamborghini though. Why you gotta shoot that high up?
So I'm saying, like, girls, just because you want the Mercedes Benz, that's cool. That Mercedes Benz is cool, but this Toyota Supra is cool too. You can just get that. That ain't the Mercedes, but it's cool.
I would be staying in a Supra. You gotta be fucked up. So
that's what I'm saying. It's cool too. You don't gotta get the Mercedes. It's the other cars.
Hear me out. Is this Supra gonna treat me right? Am I gonna get out of the Supra what I put into the Supra? Because I kid you not, with this Lambo, I know what I put into this motherfucker, I'm gonna get out of. With this Supra,
but you know that motherfucker gonna be high maintenance and it's gonna need a lot. That Supra is gonna be low maintenance. Ain't gonna need a lot.
I'm not saying you, but these bitches they chase are high maintenance, and then y'all act like they're not gonna be high maintenance when y'all get them, and then pissed off because they're high maintenance. You knew that bitch was gonna need a new transmission.
That's but I'm not just speaking on female preferences. I'm speaking on dude preferences too. Sometimes niggas you can't just shoot. Niggas be shooting for the moon, and they really just
hear me. And you
hey,
know
bro,
what?
just be happy that you hit an asteroid or something.
One of
It's
the
all-
dumbest phrases in the world to me ever is "shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll land amongst the stars." No, the fuck you won't. The closest star to
Well,
us
you
is the
won't.
fucking
You know how
sun.
far. You know how
The
fucking far
close-
stars are from each
The
other.
next closest star is probably another fucking galaxy. What do you mean? It got
The
another
hell?
fucking
Our
solar
star,
system.
our star is the
It's the
sun.
sun. There is no other star close.
No,
They
that
talking
is a
about
terrible.
you
That's a
land
terrible
amongst the
analogy.
stars.
No,
No,
that
the
is a
fuck
terrible.
in your dreams, bitch.
I like to use is the analogy I like to use is where if you say there's plenty of fish in the sea, well, you don't have to shop, you don't have to fish for a great white or Moby Dick. You just go out there, get you a fish, and go and get
Okay,
a bite.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. For one,
There's a lot of other fish. You don't have to get a shark.
I might be the Range Rover. I ain't the Lambo, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being the range. Because guess what? That range.
Sometimes you got to temper it. Sometimes you got to temper it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but the range.
Some people don't be the Range Rover. Some people be the the Econo van. They got a lot of shit going on.
That Astro van.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit going on. So it's like you acting, they the Econo van, but they asking to get like Jeff Gordon to drive it. Like, no, we can't do that.
So I got Jeff
you
Gordon,
want a race car driver. Yeah, you want a race car engine inside of this Econo van. We can't do that. It's not. We don't link up. So the same thing that the females, the dudes is too. Like, nigga, you are trying to get something that you can't keep up with. Female, you're trying to get a nigga that ain't trying to be on no shit that you on. You gotta figure out, you gotta find the middle ground.
Because let's talk about this while we on here, because y'all know. Okay, let me get this disclaimer out the way. The views of Avi-ously are not the views of Hits Blunts podcast. Let's get that out the way. Start. And the views of Avi-ously
same thing,
are not.
It's all good. We own this. We share a common interest, so we're on this.
I mean, yeah, but with this next subject we're gonna get into, we might disagree, but I said what the fuck I said, and people know. Hashtag come see me about me. Hashtag let's stand on that. You already know what the fuck it is.
This is what panel shows do. This is what we do.
So no, we're about to get into this next because you just brought up something real good. Kansas City culture done got real grapey lately, and y'all real quiet about it. Because I stand on what the fuck I said. The 90s party should be empty as fuck this year.
I don't even know how people be supporting the shit like that. And it's like,
it'd be crazy because one motherfucking time
they'll support people like that and give them people like daylight even by sharing their stuff.
Y'all didn't show receipts. Y'all have shown receipts and y'all are still running to support these people. Oh, boy shouldn't be boxing no more. The 90s party shouldn't even been advertised. You crazy as hell. You a walking target, bro. You done sexually assaulted somebody's sister, somebody's daughter, and you gonna throw the biggest party in the city and show your face. You crazy as hell.
They can do whatever they want because ain't nothing gonna happen. Everybody cool with it.
It's like Kansas City is
nobody be having morals, bro. Everybody just want to kick it. Everybody want to have fun, shake ass while the world burn.
Like, what happened to safe fun? What happened to the days where people was looking out for each other, whether y'all knew each other to the fuck or not? Like, fuck you mean? And like, one thing I love about women, I swear to God, when women are drunk, whether we know you or not, baby, you are our best fucking friend. If you in that bathroom by yourself, no, you're not. We getting you back to your people safely. Like, I shit you the fuck not. And, you know, I've been in the club scene for years. I never see that community with men. Ever. Ever.
Niggas be acting too hard nowadays. Niggas don't need.
What's up, Cal? Hey, Cal, if you ain't doing shit, let me know. I sent you the link to tap in.
Wayne.
I mean, nah, it be
niggas be too hard.
Niggas be Hollywood, bro.
friend and shit like that. Like niggas trying to be cool and shit. Niggas want to be all extra hard and shit. Like, no, nigga, I don't need a friend. I'm cool, bro. I'm good.
That shit is so fucking crazy.
Bro.
Niggas is like
Hollywood, bro. Everybody be on that bullshit. It'd be cool.
Oh,
that's why
my thing is,
niggas, bro.
I'm gonna respect you
like,
so
in
much
Kansas City,
more.
you're gonna be one or two ways, bro. You're gonna be a boosie ass person that just want to be in everybody's face, or you're just gonna be a chill ass. You can get out the way. There's only two ways you can be. If you ain't one of them two ways, then you gonna get caught amongst the bullshit.
I don't know, like y'all see, so you know, most of the videos I
shoot. The people that be out all the time don't
like,
be nothing really be happening to them. But the people that go out every now and then, it's always somebody that ain't supposed to have been there. Something happened to them,
bro. You speaking so
but
much.
The people
truth.
that stay out the way. If you stay out the way long enough, people just forget about you. So that's my whole motto. If you stay gone long enough, everybody gets to forget that you exist. So you gotta get treated like that. And in Kansas City, that's kind of better.
I don't know.
It's kind of better that people think you don't exist because then your name ain't in people conversations and all that.
See, and I'm way past that point. I'm so far past that point.
Because once you do get popular, like you said, people gonna talk about you all types of ways.
Nowhere without somebody knowing who the fuck I am at this point. And then at this point, it's like I'm saving my reputation because either she did something and she's a hero, or she fucked up, or she didn't get involved, and why the fuck didn't she say something? And it's just like when you get to the status that I'm at, it ain't no winning for losing, dog. Like, it fucking sucks. Like, every single move you make is scrutinized, whether it's in the public. Like, I keep telling everybody, I just need to go ahead and start the reality show because there's so many people invested in what the fuck goes on in my life. I show y'all. I swear to God, my reality show will be a fucking hit. Because you just, like, some of the shit just don't make sense. It don't make sense on social media. The shit don't make sense in real life. It just don't make the fuck sense. But like I said, Kansas City culture is just so, it's like what Cal said in the comments, it's so fucking selective. Like, people are always going to pick and choose who they want to fuck with, whether it's on the side of right or wrong or not. And that's the shitty part to me. Because where are y'all morals? Where y'all like, how the fuck do you even have friends at this point? You couldn't tell me. I kid you not. And I love this nigga sitting next to me to life. Love you to life, bro. But somebody come to me with receipts saying you sexually assaulted them, bro, you dead to me. We couldn't even be friends after that. Like, that's wild. Because I feel like
I also said though, it's a thing with coercion that could be a thing too. Because a lot of us don't be knowing what coercion is, but we'll do it. So that's a thing. That's a thing in our culture that we got to understand too.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I don't need nobody that's gonna coerce me into nothing I don't want to do. And I expect if you call yourself my friend, my brother, my sister, anything close to me, I expect you to check me when I'm wrong. You ain't even gotta check me in public.
It's definitely one of those things.
Like, say something, like, bro, like, say fucking something.
Yeah, people gotta. It's a speak up type thing. People gotta speak up and speak out, and it's one of those things. It's like, because like I said, it's people done had situations where it doesn't ban. It's tricky, and any guy, if you done mess with, or you even try to mess with a lot of girls, you can have your situations to where it can be seen as either or. So I feel like a lot of guys wouldn't say nothing because their things would come to light. But it's also one of those things where guys just got to be more honest about understanding what you was doing was wrong, and then being able to call yourself out.
Now you got to.
If you don't feel like, but if you don't want to even call yourself out on stuff and say that you was wrong, it's impossible for you to call somebody else out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys probably did it they damn self, but they don't want to say nothing about nobody else because it's like somebody like, well, nigga, don't you just speak up because nigga, what about that time I was over your house and I was drunk?
And
You know what I'm saying?
that's so fucking wild to me. Like, Jesus.
And that's not a like uncommon thing, especially with the bar
And
life,
then you
the
got
party culture
victims.
that's in Kansas City.
Hi, Cadence. You got victims scared to speak out because of the shit they've been through. Nobody or somebody else has been through. You
And
got
then
them terrified.
reputations can precede them too.
You got them
To
speaking
the girl
out,
to
and
get,
nobody's gonna believe you because I mean,
or they gonna label you a hoe or
they
something
gonna
like
slut
that.
shame you. Took it out my mouth. They gonna slut shame you. They gonna say you asked for it. They still gonna support the motherfucker that did the shit to you. Like
It's gonna be
it's
niggas
a walking
saying,
nightmare.
it's gonna be
It's
niggas
like
saying,
the
nah, bro, I see that
repercussions.
nigga get coochie all the time. Da 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 da. It's gonna be niggas
It's
supporting him too.
it's the repercussions of saying like it's
But
like
it is also a thing on the inverse because you got situations like I said with Talib, then you got the Brian Banks situation that happened. So it can happen for the opposite too. Johnny Depp, you know what I'm saying? So it can happen the opposite way. So guys can get hit with stuff like
I'm
that,
never
and it
disagreeing
don't
with
be
the fact
true.
that men can be sexually assaulted. I am never disagreeing with that ever.
Or men can be accused of it and it not be true.
That I feel like when it's not true, you should have to serve the time you was trying to give him. Because fuck that. That is a hard rap.
That's what I believe.
That is
Because
a
I feel like
hard rap to live
if you
down.
gonna put that on somebody, you and they're proved to not have got it, you got to serve the same sentence they would have got.
No, for real. Because you
That's the only way to be fair.
that dirt on
That
their
way you
name,
don't.
and
Yeah,
at the
people
end of the
just
day,
don't just willy nilly do that shit.
everybody not gonna believe I'm innocent after I got my name cleared and I still got I probably gotta move. Yeah, hell no.
Because I could definitely with if it's a guy and a girl accuse him, and then he basically but that ain't what happened. And then you know what I'm saying, we hear both stories type shit, and then it's like, well, it got proven that he didn't do that, and then she was making some shit up because she was mad at him or some shit like that. But then I ain't with the it happened, and then you saying like, well, yeah, I did do something, shit. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the situation basically what happened. But I don't be wanting to speak somebody's name because I don't give those type of people like.
I just think we as a whole need to do better. Like, cause y'all know me, I'm so quick to boycott some shit. And I just really feel like if we had enough people that are really like y'all should be ready to shut shit down at this point. Cause what happens when it's y'all people, then y'all ready to flip the world upside down. But when it's a stranger, Lincoln Park is coming to Kansas City. I might have to go to that. But when it's a stranger, y'all have no love, y'all have no care, y'all have no nothing. When you got a grieving family because some shit happened, and you don't want to say nothing until it's close to home. That is some bullshit to me. I give no fucks.
It be happening, man. It's scary. It's a scary thing to think about.
Oh, that comment is so perfect. Cal said, "People will believe the lie and make a person prove the truth." And at the end of the day, if y'all ever noticed, when the real shit ever went down on my page, when somebody called me out or anything like that, I was always completely fucking silent. I would see my fucking social media go dark. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to let you lie on me. Because at the end of the day, my people know better. And that's every time some real shit go down, that's definitely when the fuck you find out who your people are. Because at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, I don't put shit past nobody. But I know it's some shit you can say to me that just ain't never gonna make no sense to me. And I'm gonna call. And now, don't get me wrong, don't call me because I'm going straight to the source. And when I get to the source, if the shit don't add up, the source is cut off. Like that's just
hey, even your shadow gonna leave you in the dark. So it be like that. Usually in your darkest times, it's really just gonna be you.
Yeah, you not fucking lying, dog. You are not wrong. Hold on, we wasn't even done with that Facebook post. That was just the first line.
Man, what's the second line?
Hold on.
Let's get to the second part.
Right. It says then stop projecting energy that counters what you truly desire. If you're tired of doing everything by yourself, stop telling the internet you're an independent boss chick. We don't care. When you do the personal work on yourself to make you ready to receive a good man, you'll get one. I'll agree with that. Says, sometimes we'll ask God for something and hell actually gives it to us just to test us to see if we were even ready for the weight and responsibilities that come with certain blessings that we ask for. I see many women say and do wonder all of these behaviors, return around and wonder why they have this dark cloud over them when it comes to dating or retaining a good man. It's because you're your own worst enemy. You say and do things that totally counteract what your heart truly wants. Words hold power. Words carry weight. Words harness energy. I've been telling that forever. Bingo on that shit. If you want a good man, stop participating in the single women's pity parties. I keep telling y'all, bitter, angry women keep good potential wives single. So if you're a single woman who actually wants to be a great man's wife one day and have your own family, stop hanging around women who are always saying something negative about men every chance they get, because 9 times out of 10 they all chose bums their entire relationship careers. They can't.
That's the whole second part. How many characters did he get to use? How many characters can you use on a Facebook post?
Nigga, a lot.
Jeez Louise, he said a mouthful.
Don't get me wrong, I don't disagree with a lot of what he said, because
but he was. I feel like a lot of it was filibuster, like, because he already made the point, and then he had kept
but for one, you're right, but you got to spell it out for the people in the back.
Yeah, he kept. He was
but I'm not disagreeing because I'm not disagreeing because and I'm not even gonna speak for me at this point because I know this for a fact to be true for both of us. We found out who our people really were when we decided to go be happy.
Yeah.
And one thing I love, oh my God, I love my couple friends. I love my couple friends and my single friends that believe in love, because these single, bitter, I chose this fucked up nigga ass bitches will try to throw a wrench in your shit so fucking hard. It's terrible.
It'd be like that. Or, because sometimes they also get guys in different seasons. Because I know it's people that probably was with me earlier in my life, and I'm not the same dude that I am at 34 that I was at 25, 26.
That's fair.
It's all different.
That's fair. I feel like a lot of people know what caliber of person that they messing with, even in their seasons. And don't get me wrong, it's human nature, so it's probably never gonna stop.
Because it is some people that can weather the storm.
Stop fucking with these people that know what they want, knowing that you cannot give that to them. I've been married 3 fucking times. These niggas knew they wasn't husbands. They knew they wasn't husbands.
But it's one of those things where did they propose before you ask, or did you ask and then they propose?
What? Nigga,
for one, did they propose to you before you said something about marriage, or was it
See, one thing about I got 10 brothers. I learned at a very young age you don't bring up marriage first as a woman, because a man knows what they want to keep. If they want to marry you, I kid you not, my best friend proved that shit. He was with his girlfriend for 5 years. I went on double dates with them.
I never really understood it. With the concept of getting married,
people in long-term
relationships. Why would you get married so many damn times?
What?
That's why I never understood with your situation. I never understood why you kept getting married.
Because I believe in marriage.
Nigga.
Because before hear me out. But before I ever chose a career in life, I knew
ain't nothing wrong with believing in marriage, but
no, I knew before I ever chose a career, I knew I wanted to be a wife. I knew I wanted.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying, why did you choose the nigga? Why was them niggas the ones that you chose to be? Why did that happen? That'd be my whole thing.
I'm gonna say all I'm gonna say on that is
after
hindsight.
the first marriage, it's like. Because here, let me land.
Oh, here the fuck we go. Here you go. You done got his ass in here.
Like I said, this is my thing with this. Because it's like with the first marriage, it's like, all right, that didn't work. That didn't work. But then before the second marriage, it was like you didn't have like a hold on, I don't know if I'm right here.
There was
obviously your next marriage was
a 5-year gap.
But
there was a 5-year gap between my first and second. I think it was more
like because you could have just cut that whole part out and it would have been no trauma. You could have just still met T and it would have been cool.
Pause.
So
Pause. Rewind. I'm not even about to let you get that off of my show. I dated Tyree 10 years ago. Tyree wanted to go see. Hear me out. Tyree wanted to go see what the world was like. Tyree left me and then realized where home was.
He had to go soil his royal oats.
Hey.
He had to go soil his royal oats.
You could have been home 10 years ago, dog.
It was coming to
America. Out there. It wasn't shit out there. Because if it was something out there, we wouldn't be together.
But he had to go see.
Okay, cool. I'm not knocking him for going to go see, but don't think you're gonna get that shit off of my.
You ain't have to get married in between. In the meantime, you could have waited.
I was supposed to wait 10 years.
What he said on Don't Be a Minute? I was locked up. 5,328 days, $688. She could have waited. He said, "Nah, man, she got all them kids, man." That's what Tupac was saying. Man, you could have waited.
10 years to wait for somebody is crazy work.
You could have waited.
Don't get me wrong.
It was character development.
And I'm not knocking the people that do it. I just couldn't have been one of them people.
And it's crazy was
it was character.
Right, you know what's crazy was the only way I ran into her ass was on the fucking damn courthouse in Wyandotte.
After I didn't even know he had been following my social media the whole fucking time. I was like, this nigga, no, I kid you not. Hashtag story time. Cool. I get a ticket, old as shit, but I get something in the mail telling me, walk in, go fix my shit, whatever, blase. Nigga, I'm walking into Wyandotte County. So I'm like, last person I think I'm gonna walk into is this nigga, and I ain't seen him since he walked out my front door. Nope, don't be wrong. Saw him one time in between that, but still. And he was married at that point. Anyways,
he came back at the courthouse. See, look, y'all both doing side quests, and y'all doing too much. Y'all lives just falling apart. Y'all let the courthouse. Both of y'all in trouble, clearly.
You get my daughter.
Clearly on bullshit.
Y'all both criminals.
Finish the story, nah. Yeah. Finish the story.
Y'all both criminals. So
this America's Most Wanted.
Over some traffic shit is crazy. Anyways.
Yeah. I need for speed. My bad. Need for speed outlaws. My bad. I got it wrong. Fast and the Furious. Okay.
God bless Dom and Letty on y'all asses.
Yeah, y'all out here doing your thing.
Anyway, so I'm not thinking I'm gonna run into this nigga. We spark up conversation, cool. And I'm going through that last ugly ass divorce. So I'm not thinking nothing of the sort. So we exchange numbers, blase. I'm never thinking I'm gonna hear for this nigga because you've had me on social media for 10 years and we ain't spoke. So get a random ass text message. And I never respond to what are you doing because that irks the shit out of me. WYD is one of the dumbest text messages to ever send somebody. But I was so mad at the time that I didn't even look at who was texting my phone. Look, I was so mad at the time I didn't even look at who was texting my phone. I just responded in all capital letters, packing my husband's shit. So when I got the response that came after that, I was even more shocked. And then that's when I looked at who I was texting. It says, "So y'all done?" And I was like, who the fuck is texting me that don't know this already? And I looked, I said, oh, shit. I sent this shit to the wrong motherfucker. And every day, I kid you not, every day after that, this nigga did not.
To the right one, obviously.
This nigga did not miss a single day after that. The nigga was on my line. Have you eaten today? Are you okay? Did you make it to work? Did you make it to work? And I'm like, and every time I'm staring at my phone.
Really that motherfucker, yeah. I seen you just reeling that motherfucker in.
I mean, but every time I'm looking at my phone, like,
look, really, come on home.
No.
Come on home.
Every time I'm looking at my phone, like this nigga.
Get the net, nigga. Get the net. Get the motherfucking net.
She close. I got her at this point.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So every day I'm looking at my fucking phone like this nigga ain't serious. This nigga ain't serious. After about 2.5 weeks, I said this nigga might be serious. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And here we are, almost 3 years later. Where Cal at? This nigga said he was tapping in.
I guess he tapped in on the live. That's what he probably did.
He said he was gonna hop in. He said he was getting something from the store. Where the light?
Hey, here we
are. Yeah, here we are, almost 3 years later.
I got a verified tag on there. I couldn't pay for mine.
I ain't gonna hold you. Your shit points when I gave her a house key.
No, for real. I was like, what? I said, I know you ain't got no rock. I said no, because the first place my brain went to when he.
Because if you give him a house key, you let them know ain't nobody there, so you can just.
No, for real. That was where my brain went. I said, this nigga ain't got no roster if I got a house key, dog. He don't care when I walk in.
Ain't nobody at that motherfucker. She gonna walk in whatever. Key means you gonna walk in whatever, so it can't just.
Swear to God.
You can't just have willy-nilly hold.
Hey, as long as two people had a key to the house, nigga. Only 2 people had a key to the house. She one of them.
Nope. I don't think I've ever given anybody on a roster. Actually, I've never had a roster. So
that's the finishing move right there. I done use that move a lot of times too.
A key?
Not all the time.
A key is a finishing move? That's how I be locking them in? I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that so I can tell my daughter. I'm like, get the key and don't go over there for like 4 days.
Don't go over there for a week.
If ain't nobody over there,
wonder why you ain't using it.
Exactly. And you snatching the words off my tongue. If that nigga don't call you in a week asking why you ain't used your key, somebody else in there.
Yeah. He timing it.
Nigga, it was at a point.
Yeah, she ain't even with it. Nah, but if it's a week, it could be either or.
Hey, it was just once where I told her shit. Be home by the time I get off.
No, swear to God. Swear to God.
Yeah,
like I ain't
if it's because if it's a working ass nigga, he ain't about to. He gave you a key for it.
Oh, definitely, nigga. I was working overnights, nigga.
No, he was definitely working overnight. That nigga didn't get off till 7:00 in the morning. And I remember my girls took me out for my birthday, and that nigga said, He said, you on 12. Be home by the time I get there. And I told my girls, I said, my nigga said, get me home before he get off work. And mind you, this nigga was off of 82nd and Parallel. Mm-hmm. I'm like, y'all, I'm drunk as fuck. Y'all better make sure I make it to 82nd and Parallel before 7. I kid you not, they got me there at like 6:12.
That's how it happened. I was on the way home. Rapping, and that's how it happened.
That nigga was on the way home.
I was in the highway.
He was already on the highway. By the time he made it home, I had already showered and was passed out in the bed. I mean, I was like snoring.
Oh, shit. It was sealed. You was there. That's all you need.
Man, I knew I was sitting my ass down when that nigga said be home, and I went. Like I didn't have a whole place I was staying.
You got it.
I had a whole other place I'm staying at and paying rent on. I got somewhere else I'm paying rent on.
What did George Bush say when he came in after he got Saddam Hussein? We got him, y'all. We got him.
Bro, you ain't shit, dog. You ain't shit.
We got him. That's a W. You want to try? You one of them?
That's a dub. It's crazy.
We eat W's everywhere. You got to win in a while.
That is insanity.
Niggas getting
I
dubs.
feel like this nigga just waited. Then it was like she gonna be single again, and I'm a right in there.
And that's how they do it.
That's
how you gotta
insanity.
do it.
I don't think I've ever waited. I ain't never waited on a nigga to be single ever.
Hey, at the end of the day, I'm a fish.
You ain't supposed to. Yeah, you ain't supposed to. If you would have been single earlier, it would have been already fixed. It'll probably be awkward.
I think the time before that I was single, he was still married.
Nah, like I said, it would have been awkward.
But I was still watching those from far.
Is that not?
Yeah, it would have been awkward. It would have been awkward.
I can promise I was not watching the whole time we were separated. That ain't considered
it wasn't like I was checking on you.
Hey, it's fucked up. Niggas fucked up out here.
Because I heard, what's she doing today? Wonder what she doing today.
Nigga, what is your wife doing? Hey, fuck her. Worry about her.
That's crazy. This nigga said he been peeping on my page for 10 years.
I'm done with her. Yeah, this nigga fuck me. I mean, it's wild, but it ain't wild. Y'all both wild. Like I said, y'all just had y'all side quests. That's all it was.
Side quest is still crazy, my nigga.
Y'all niggas y'all was testing out marriage. Y'all like, all right, it's cool. Y'all just getting your feet wet. Let me get my beak wet a little bit. Let me get
feet wet came. Look, feet wet came back with 3 kids.
Hey, it's up.
It's up. It's crazy.
Shit, that's what we doing. That's what we on, school. That's what we on. Like I said, what was the next one?
What?
I know I'm gonna have to go in a minute on the topic.
I'm about to say it's 20 minutes to 12. Hold on, I'm going to your page now because I gotta find this goddamn post.
Cause I was like, yeah. That's the one thing.
I read that shit and I was like, so just come on the podcast so we can talk about this. Because I was like, hold up, because if I read this shit, like, no.
What was it?
I'm scrolling. Hold on. It couldn't have been that long ago.
Yeah, I said you're supposed to go to your comments, search.
Man, do you know how many fucking notifications I have between then and now? You're insane.
Oh, yeah.
You're insane if you think I'm gonna find that.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I might be able to. I'm on my laptop. You can pull it up as a whole list.
See?
Why you can't search your notifications? That would make this so much easier.
Because Facebook be on that bullshit.
I know they want to be every fucking other social media platform combined into one.
Yeah, they want to absorb everybody.
I don't get it because you can literally do everything on Facebook, TikTok.
Whether they started paying people, they started paying us to be on there.
I mean, I've been getting paid on Facebook.
Look,
you found it?
Yep. It says, boy, if you're not on child support, the last thing you should be telling your BM is no. And see, they use children as pawns for leverage.
Sure.
Was that the whole post?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because the girl said, boy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah. What you got to say?
Me?
I said what I said.
I was in complete agreement. I was to agree with you so hard every bitch on Facebook was gonna hate me.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, y'all gotta stop with that. He ain't gotta tell you yeah to everything you want to be with. That's probably why y'all not together. You had the baby and you started making unreasonable demands. Ruined your damn family. Now he don't look at you the same. Because before you was all good. You was good living in a box. Now you done had the baby. I want to castle. Bitch, what happened to the box? I done got us 2 boxes. I'm thinking I'm doing something.
So
now my whole family got to be broken up because I can't get
somebody that gets like no child support. So I'm finally getting on better terms with my second child's dad. God, that was hard. That was hard to get out. It took us a minute to get to where we are. But I will give that motherfucker some credit. He does not say no if he can avoid it. And if he ain't got it, he gonna go find it. But I never asked. So, but
you gotta get it
for that one. I'm agree.
Especially when the kids ask you directly, you be like, damn. It's different when the mama asks you. When the kids ask you directly. You like,
now my last one, his daddy been MIA for going on 3 years now. I don't get no help with that from that motherfucker. I don't nothing.
Well, he don't be like wanting to see the kid or nothing?
He does not contact me, and the only thing that he is blocked on is Facebook.
So he don't be wanting to see the kid?
My phone number has not changed. I don't fucking know. My phone number has not changed. His old phone number has not changed. You still got most of my family on social media. Your family watches my page every fucking day, but nobody reaches out about my son.
See, that's what I be saying. They be on that.
The whole fucking.
I don't be understanding because they be like,
nobody reaches out about my son.
Do they not know? Do they not care?
They don't know.
So they just don't care.
But I mean, my thing is, and I hate this for my son.
Because I understand if the son being a piece of shit. But why the grandma gotta be a piece of shit?
Hey, they all fall in line.
That is wild.
They all fall in line somewhere.
Look, ain't none of them blocked.
I'm just saying because it's like I understand, like, yeah, your son don't take care of the kids and shit, but you the grandma, you don't do nothing.
I mean, but I don't expect.
Hey, bring the grandbaby over here so I can see my grandbaby. You don't want to see your grandbaby.
I don't expect shit from grandparents. They didn't lay down with me and make that baby, so it is what it is.
But I'm saying, like, grandparents gonna be grandparents. Like,
ain't none
I'm pretty sure my mama didn't like force my grandma to do stuff for me.
Ain't none of them blocked.
Pretty sure my grandma did stuff because that's what she wanted to do out the kindness of her heart. Grandparents do that.
I don't know.
I feel
like if you, especially if you're the one that asked for the child, it ain't no way in hell you should ever tell your baby mama no. I definitely 1,000.
That's even. I definitely that's even more wild. You asked for the kid too.
All 3 of my baby daddies asked for kids. I told. Wait, pause. I came home from work.
Why you telling 3 niggas? Why you tell them niggas? Yeah, should have told them niggas. Nah, not you.
Hindsight is a motherfucker.
And not you, but this ain't it.
But no,
I understand your request, but your request is denied, sir.
My second daughter's dad, I shit you not. He came home from work at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was standing there with the pregnancy test. I said, I'm pregnant. He said, I know. I told you I wanted a family, and walked the fuck off.
Got you. Yeah, he got you.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that.
Walked off. Thank you. What else? What else is new?
You irk me.
I'm just saying, that's how they do it. Next thing you know, you end up being Blueface's baby mama.
For sure.
He got another baby on the way. Or you be Lotto.
She got a baby on the way.
Yep. By 21 Savage. He married.
He's married?
He's British. Yeah, 21 Savage married.
Didn't
he married with 3 kids.
Didn't he just do the pregnancy shoot with Lotto?
Rich people do whatever they want. I'm learning that as I get older. If you're a rich man, y'all probably all have the same baby mama. Probably. What's that girl? What's her name? Joey Chavy? She got a baby with Future, Bow Wow, Fetty Wap. I'm saying no, I don't think it's Fetty Wap. another nigga too. Another nigga in there.
Hey, she know all her kids' futures are.
And I think fucking Tyreek Hill got the kid.
She know all her kids' futures are secured.
Hey, call it. I guess. I feel like that's just chaotic.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not, once again, not disagreeing with you.
All these kids being born in dysfunction and it's being normalized. It's crazy. Up to the good old days that my mom and my daddy had me and they loved each other and they stayed together. And I grew up watching these niggas.
Don't get me wrong. I came from a long line of that. And it was kind of broken with my mama. Because don't get me wrong, her brother, he's been married my whole life. Both of her brothers been in one relationship the majority of my life. Her sister, one husband. My great aunts and uncles, 60-year marriages. But my mom, her husband died. So we was the first ones that like didn't have the 2-parent household. So kind of got fucked up with us.
Wow. So no daddy in that motherfucker. That shit be
nope,
wild.
Not a one. Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Then she don't just want to bring any nigga in there.
I mean, she took us to our uncles, our great uncles, and stuff like that.
Nah, I understand it though because she was married and she became a widow. That's totally different.
Right. Not for real. In a way it is, in a way it's not. Because don't get me wrong, she put us in the presence of men, but it takes away from the presence of a male in the home. And then on top of that, when she lost my dad, she's taking care of 2 girls by herself. And now she's taking on the role of, I got to make ends meet. My mama worked. So on top of,
like I said, but because I feel like I said that'd be tough for widows because to be like, they're not really left with a lot and then they be having a lot on their plate. So it's like, it's no help. And then it's like, they can't just bring just a random dude in there just because they need help. And then they, you know what I'm saying? Well, self-respecting women don't just do it. It's women that'll do it, but they don't give a fuck. It'd be a different nigga in the house every blue moon. Yeah, this nigga think he got a couple of uncles and shit. Oh, that's Uncle Terry. That's Uncle Ron. that's Uncle Roger. Oh, that's Uncle Kevin. I know him. Nah, that's my mama brother. They be over at the house watching movies all the time.
Holler. Anything else you want to hit on before we get out of here tonight?
Nah, that's probably it because I got to go to work in the morning.
Me too.
But I am going to do my podcast tomorrow. Y'all know y'all can pull up. It's Carl fucking sick. Or we can try to do this.
Well, we need you because the truck been acting funny.
I
don't even think we can.
We're gonna do that off camera. I don't want these people to know y'all business.
I mean,
just hit me up and let me know.
You got to come to us. All I was gonna say is we can't make it to you.
Okay, I got you.
I hit you though. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all tap in Hits Blunt Podcast every Thursday, 9 p.m. And when they say Hits Blunts, my nigga, they hits blunts. Y'all know who I am. Obviously, I am Aviana, the 15-time award-winning artist. Tapping me on all platforms. I am Aviana.
It's your boy Vaughn. Tapping me on everything, man.
All right. Have a good one, love.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Later, gang.
Peace.
The live is over, but we can. Oh damn, he got that equipment, so I can still see you. Interesting.